Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you this off-the-grid build. I built this in Silverdorado, which you technically can't have off-the-grid on a rental property. So what I did was I made it into a haunted house so I could show the off-the-grid stuff and then turned it back to a rental. So even though it's a rental, everything in the build is off the grid, so it works off the grid fine and you can place this wherever. I just thought it really fit this world like really well. So the idea behind this build and the inspiration behind this build is from a YouTube channel called Primitive Survival Life, and on this channel they have a sort of like series of people building off the grid, and there's this one called Girl Builds Off Grid. I can't remember exactly how they word it, and she's done a few builds. And the idea is she forages around and finds materials and builds her own little homes, and they're stunning to say that she has literally hand built these. I don't know how long they take. They just show clips of her building certain things, weaving bamboo. And if you don't know, in The Sims 4 there was technically no bamboo, like solid bits of bamboo, other than there's like a, is it like a plant or a wall divider or something? I think that's it. But I managed to find a small bit of bamboo in the debug mode, which I use as pillars because I wanted this off the ground. I just thought that sort of works well, and I also built a moat going around it from the little pond, which she does in a few of her builds. She digs it out and fills it up with water from a nearby pond. And I also made this little bridge. At the minute there's not a bridge on it, but you'll see soon there'll be a little bridge appearing on it, which I think it's from Snowy Escape. But here's the bamboo. Yeah, this is a debug item. You can tell it looks a little bit glitchy because it's two separate items on top of each other, so I just did my best with it. So I use a lot of items from Island Living as well as Jungle Adventure because it really made sense for this pack, but there is a few other packs in here as well. Sometimes it's just one little tiny item that I want to use, so if you do want to download this, as long as you've got Island Living and Jungle Adventure, I think you should mostly be fine. There might be a few items you have to replace, but I really love this build. It didn't take too long. The inside is very small. There is literally a kitchen, a living area and a bedroom, and it's just a single bedroom. And I did the bathroom outside. There's a little bridge. I love this little bridge. I just sized it down over the top of a platform. So yeah, with the bathroom, I decided to place a bath down, a sink and a shower, because in my head I'm thinking, oh, these are the things that are off grid. You could get the water coming from the little pond, whereas you don't get proper plumbing. So I didn't want to use a toilet. There is an off-the-grid toilet, but I didn't want to use it. So I used one of the bushes, the woohoo bushes. I know they're not woohoo bushes, but you can woohoo in them as well. So you've got that option too. Also got the little cleaning thing for the clothes, and I just thought that fit really perfectly because you want to wash your clothes outside. So this is my little outdoor bathroom area. I covered it in loads of leaves, so you still do have privacy even though it's out in the middle of nowhere and not many people are gonna see you anyway. And I just wanted to keep it really simple. So I've got the shower, the bath, a little light in there because it's quite dark. There's no actual lighting in here, it's all candles because obviously that's off the grid, you can't use electricity. So I use these little cottage living wall lights. I think they work really well. I think it is just a set of string lights which would technically be battery operated, but they are classed as off the grid, so that works. I also moved the sink up. It is usable, but sometimes it can look weird when your Sims wash your hand, but I just like the way it looked. So I just went with it anyway. I wanted to make things made out of wood and things that sort of look like bamboo and sort of look like they was handmade. And this is the small little living area. Obviously couldn't put a TV in because that's not off the grid, but there is activities for your Sims to do. There's a woodworking table, there's an easel, there's a chessboard, just to keep your Sim doing something. I feel like I should have put a bookshelf in and I didn't. Now I'm thinking about it. So yeah, and this is the last little room. Just a little tiny single bedroom, and that's it for this build. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!